Hey everybody, this is Joel from Moving to Mexico. Bienvenidos a nuestro canal and bienvenidos a this little test live stream. Anyways, did you see the boink? Remember that. Anyways, this weekend we are going to be giving away a bonus trip to Tequila, as well as giving away our weekly trip to Bucerías Nayarit, and with our new channel sponsor, Cuatro Estaciones. Cuatro Estaciones is a new project that we're doing here in Bucerías, 37 condominium units, along with a incredible main floor retail, restaurant, shops, and the whole gamut. Anyways, that project is going to be completed this fall. So probably possessions around September into October. So any of the prizes that we're giving away between now and we're going to give away all the way to the end of the year can be used when the project is completed, but that prize will be valid until the end of 2023. So you have, depending on when you win the prize, you'll have a year or more to use it. Anyways, I thought that we would just do this quick live stream. We're here just to test it out so that on Saturday we don't have any issues. But I'll just kind of open up chat. So if anyone has any questions for me about moving to Mexico, about living in Mexico, or contest, anything, just put it in the chat and I will answer. Hey there, Ken Martel. I see that you popped off a note. How are you doing? So yeah, any questions, you can put them on the chat and I will do my best to respond. Hey, Lori Breeden, nice to see you. Hello, Joel, another Joel, Matheny, what's up with you? And Ken Martel, again, good to have you on this little live chat. Again, this was just something we're doing to test it out, make sure all of the bugs are worked out before we do the big live contest on Saturday. Hey, Jalen, what's happening? The weather is incredible in Bucerías. I think it's 30 degrees Celsius right now, and yeah, we can't really complain. It's been raining most afternoons and evenings, so it kind of brings that temperature down just a little bit. So it's awesome. Hey there, Dan. Hey there, Dwayne. Welcome to the little live stream. The biggest unexpected obstacle we encountered moving to Mexico. That question comes, let me just see, I want to see if I can show this. I might be able to show this. There we go. So what was the biggest unexpected obstacle you encountered moving to Mexico? See, I'm learning how to use this this new software. Because we were traveling to Mexico so many years and we already had property here, we already kind of had a pseudo business, we didn't have a ton of obstacles, but I would say it was the process of finalizing our ability to be legal here, so our residency. But we did end up hiring a lawyer, and once we did that, it made the process that much more smooth. But anytime you're in a new country, you're going to have little hiccups, but honestly, it's been a pretty smooth 8 years. But I think I credit that to not trying to do too many things on my own. And if I could hire someone to get it done and cut through the bureaucracy, that's what we did. So let's see, how do I remove this question here? I'm going to try to do that. Oh, there we go. How easy is that? So Casa Victoria renos, they're moving along pretty nice, and the completion is going to literally be in the next 4 to 5 weeks, be 100% complete. We did sell one of the houses on the property, and that's getting subdivided off. So that's a separate reno, but no longer part of Casa Victoria. So I do have 2 units right now from $225,000. If anyone's interested, you can send me an email to info@movingtomexi.co. Also, I have one bedroom from 125. It's going to be super nice. Anyways, let's see if there's any more questions here. Oh, hi from Calgary. Hey, Kathy. Ian Lucas, good to see you. Yeah, we'll continue to send those construction photos of Cuatro Estaciones. It's been raining pretty vigorously here, so is really putting a damper, pardon the pun, into the construction, especially when you're trying to get foundation in, because the ground has to be dry. But once we get the foundations in, it's going to move a lot quicker. Oh, the green screen in the back. I was going to try to put a backdrop of the ocean or something. And I couldn't figure that out before the stream started. So I'll get that done for the live show on Saturday. Hey, Anne from BC. I see that you are saying hello. Nice to see you. Waylon Nelson from Edmonton, Emma Davies from Vancouver, Mike Reeves, and Ken Martell. Well, hey, you're in Kelowna, hey? The best time, hold on. I got to get that one. The best time to visit Bucerius, in my opinion, is sometime around mid-November, because that's when the temperature changes. We got really cool mornings and cool evenings. It's not yet that busy yet, and you don't have the whole town to yourself, but it's not like the craziness when kind of mid-December all the way until the end of February. February is probably the busiest month of the year in Bucerius and in Vallarta. That's when everyone's here, and usually you have to book well in advance. Otherwise, you have a hard time finding accommodations. Oh, you love the pun. Thanks, Dwayne. So you have to mind any of my little things here. I'm just trying to figure this software out. I literally just downloaded it. And just from Erin, thanks for sharing. Erin says that she loves the videos and can't wait to get back to Mexico soon. And our videos, that's what we started this for, is to help all of you, especially if you're thinking about moving here, like really see the true way that we live in Bucerius. But also if you're just visiting, I think we're providing some amazing content to kind of like, I have a lot of people say they have this list of like taquerias and restaurants they have to visit, and we love being a part of that. So the best neighborhood in Bucerius for buying a home, it really comes down to what is important to you. On the west side where we live right now, it is starting to get busier with a lot of different developments. So it is changing, and it's not necessarily a negative thing, but that has to be something that you want to be part of it. So it's almost like, think about if you're living in downtown Calgary or downtown Vancouver. You can't really compare the two, but it's that same way of thinking. As we get more construction here of condos, there's going to be more people. There's going to be more of a dynamic nightlife, restaurants, cafes, all that kind of thing. So it just changes the vibe up a little bit. So it's not necessarily a bad thing, but it all depends on the person. We like what's going on the east side of Bucerius, on the other side of the highway, and we do plan on starting construction there early next year, and that is going to be our home. It's a little bit more quiet, it's a little bit more of a Mexican community, and we're really drawn to that. So yeah, so it really does depend. We have some friends that live in Nuevo Vallarta. They like kind of like the gated community feel of things, and it's a little bit more shiny. We prefer a little bit more of the gritty. So, and our side of Bucerius is maybe getting a little bit more too scrub clean for us. So that's one of the reasons why we're considering moving across the highway. So thanks for that question, Don, or Leslie Don. Sorry. No, so we have how much is beer, Joel asks. That depends on where you go. You can buy a beer in the store for it's like, I think about 80 cents a beer, maybe 75 cents, and in restaurants they're going to be anywhere from 300 or 30 pesos to 90 pesos, depending on the quality of the beer. So good quality beer is going to be in that 50 to 90 peso range. So that's $2.50 to $4.50. Mike has a good question here. Are there any current restrictions in Bucerius affecting business? Not really. It's the only restrictions are masks when you're walking into any business. They take your temperature. You go to a restaurant, all the servers have to wear masks, but there's no restrictions as to where you can walk or what you can do. It's a little bit more of a common sense approach here. In Vallarta, I know they have closed down the bars. So bars have to serve food. If it's strictly just a club with no food, they can't be open. All right, so is there property? This is a good one. Is there property for younger people to move there? Yeah, absolutely. I think one of the ones that's doing really well for us right now is Cuatro Estaciones, because it will have a roof. Well, we're planning on this rooftop pool club. It looks like that'll probably come together because we'll have an operator who's doing the restaurant that will handle that. And also part of their business, they're going to have like a business center. So if you're a nomad traveler or working from home, especially in tech, that service center will have a high-speed internet that you can come work. Also little meeting rooms, but also the whole building will be pre-wired with fiber optic cable, which you can choose from a couple different providers, and getting up to, I think, 300 MBS. So everything you need is really here. And those properties start at $70,000 for a really large studio, and from 90 grand, I believe, for a one bedroom. So definitely, if you're younger and depending on your lifestyle, you can find stuff cheaper than that. So if you're willing to live a bit further from the beach, and not having the ability to walk out your door and be at the beach within a few blocks, you could find rentals from $150 US a month and up. Oh, Dwayne's written a book called Cancun Moon. We'll have to check that out. I'll put you up there, Dwayne, so you guys can Google Cancun Moon and see what Dwayne Stanley had to write about. Cool. Thanks for sharing, Dwayne. We are working on the restaurant right now. We have a few different operators who are pitching, so more news to come on that. All right, I'm going to scroll through the some more comments. Larry says, how easy is it to access a COVID test for Canadians? Super easy. Basically, you can make an appointment at my doctor, you can make an appointment at the CMQ, or you can drive to the airport and they have like a drive-through one. That one is the cheapest. It's just a little bit more work to get to, but yeah. One last question, and then I'm going to wrap it up. Vaccine passports. No, we don't have vaccine passports in Mexico. The president is dead set against it, so that is not going to happen. So we feel that is a good thing. And, it's the country is taking on the vaccine. So it's actually a high vaccination rate here. But the president is of the opinion, and so am I, that has to be a personal choice. Okay, everyone. So I'm going to wrap things up here. So thanks very much for your questions, but please join us this Saturday morning. We're going to schedule I think I already scheduled it for 11 a.m. Central Time. Make sure to watch the Mazatlan video and learn that video really quickly, or as well as you can, because I'm going to be answering or asking 2 questions, and the first person to answer those 2 questions correctly will win the bonus trip to Tequila, and then everyone else who answers the questions correctly will be entered into our weekly draw for a week stay at Cuatro Estaciones here in Bucerías. So anyways, thank you, everybody, because now I feel very comfortable doing this live stream this weekend. And maybe if everyone could just say, are they watching us on Facebook or are you watching us on YouTube? Just to put in the messages there, Facebook, FB, or YouTube, YT or YouTube. It'll just give me an understanding of where the views are coming from. One last question. Is it a buyer's market right now? It really isn't. It's a seller's market in Bucerías and Vallarta. There are so many purchasers and really not enough inventory. So I think that's going to change. There are a lot of higher end projects though, and you're looking at different price points, kind of that $400,000 to $700,000 kind of on the beach kind of thing. And there's not a lot of projects like what we're doing in Cuatro or the smaller boutique builds that we're doing, trying to keeping those price points under 300. Those are getting gobbled up pretty quickly. And we just sold out Las Vueltas. We've got quite a bit of interest here in Casa Victoria. No offers as of yet, but that's kind of like typical when we're under construction. It's hard for people to envision what it is that we're going to do. But if you look at everything that we've done, it's going to be like that, if not better. Okay, everybody. Well, again, thanks a lot. I'm going to close this stream, and I hope to see you again. And we're going to try to do this a little more often. I'm going to throw in some ongoing Spanish lessons that we're going to do live, and just general Q&A. All right, everybody, enjoy your day. Nos vemos. Hasta luego, and adios.